What matters in life is not what we have achieved, but over how many difficult days and mistakes we have passed. Motivation for success present. When I look back, I understand that every problem I had to face in my youth has only brought me benefits in the future. I've failed countless times. You've probably already heard that I've applied to more than 30 vacancies, and I've been turned down everywhere. For example, I've tried to get a job at KFC, and of the 24 job candidates have passed 23. I've been the only one who's been turned down. After that, I tried to get a job in the police, and it turned out again to be the only one that wasn't accepted. Another time I decided with my brother to get a job in a hotel. I was sitting in a long 2-hour queue. In the end, my brother hired him, but I didn't. My mother only shook her head with regret, but even after numerous failures, I wasn't going to give up. If you can't find a good job, create it. If you complain about circumstances and failures, that won't help you.
Do you know what quality unites the success of all entrepreneurs? Are the optimists who always look positively at the future. They never complain, always trying to solve other people's problems. So be optimistic and do not blame for the failures of your other people and circumstances. Always think for the better and keep trying. Try to look for possible options where other people usually complain. I managed to get results because I was paying attention to the world around me. In our China, small producers and sellers complained about the lack of markets and limited opportunities for international trade. Instead of turning a blind eye to this, I found the solution to their problems and created the necessary conditions for them.
But remember, alone it is very difficult to achieve something on a large scale. To achieve remarkable results, you need a team. You need two people who will be inspired by your projects. Just like you always have to be dedicated to your dream and convince others that it is possible to achieve. It absolutely doesn't matter what your friends and family think. It's more important that you and your team believe in this. You will always encounter misunderstandings from other people. In my youth, I was talking for 2 hours about my idea of an internet business to 24 friends in my apartment. And 23 of them advised me to forget this idea forever, and one person said to me, if you want to try, just try. And just the next morning I completely decided to start this project. Most people make grand plans in the evening, but in the morning they go back to their previous job. The truth is that no one wants to leave their comfort zone and try something new, because they understand that they will encounter difficulties. And it's true. Remember, today will be difficult, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow everything will be fine. But most of us will die tomorrow night. That's why you have to work out. Every day can cause problems, but in every difficult situation you will temper. You have to be confident, and then you can solve any problem in the future. In order not to lose motivation even at the most difficult times, work only with fair people and goals. Do not contact those who always complain. They'll always just pull you down. Learn from those people who are better than you, and learn from the mistakes of these people. You need to understand that it's not absolutely important how smart you are. You'll always encounter mistakes. You have to learn from the mistakes of others, not to avoid them, but to know how to deal with them. My guess is, if you want to become successful, don't learn from success stories. Learn from other people's mistakes. I also want to give you some advice on what you need to focus your attention on. If you are between 20 and 30 years old, you should follow the example of a professional leader and start working in a successful company to learn to do everything right. If you're between 30 and 40 years old and you want to do something yourself, then do it. You can still afford to lose and endure failures. If you're in your 40s and 50s, do what you're very good at. That's going to be much better than diving into a new area that's not known in the late years. When you turn 50-60, you spend your time learning and developing young people for the next generations. And after 60 years, focus on educating grandchildren. Instead of setting goals, focus on the success stories of other people. Become a competitor to yourself. For this, you just have to decide for yourself that you will definitely achieve what you want in 10 years. Including this method will help you achieve a phenomenal success.